Hey everyone, I'm Priya. I'm a UX UI design trainer in WebD School. In this video, we are going to learn about how to create a responsive card design using Figma. So let's start from the basics. So what is card? So a card in UI design is like a container. So a container is nothing but which holds the information which is more relevant to the single topic. For example, in a YouTube, there you can see all the informations are categorized into a box-like structure, which is we called as a cards. Likewise, in Amazon, all the informations are related. All the relevant informations are stored, and there you can see which is in a card layout. So in all websites and all UI, so the relevant informations are structured into a card. So the card is designed in a way like the user can easily recognize the information, which makes them easy to understand and make the relevant interactions. So a card is a act like a container which holds the information using a content like images, text, and call to actions like that. Now we are going to make a card which is more responsive. For example, what is responsive? So a responsive card is a card that automatically adjusts its layout when the screen size changes. For example, so user is on mobile screen, the layout will look like this. The content which is so narrowed and stacked. The same user says the YouTube UI in a laptop like desktop in a large screen, the layout will look like this. So how it happens? The design, the UI got adapts to the screen sizes. This is what we call as a responsive design. So, a responsive card makes the content adjust to the screen size, makes the design adjust to its screen size. The card keeps its spacing, alignment, and properties, makes the content more readable and stable. So, how to make this card more responsive? So, in Figma, we are going to use one feature called auto layout to make the content more responsive. To make a card more responsive, we are going to use this auto layout feature. So yeah, let's take one rectangle shape. I'm going to paste a visual element. I'm going to place a picture inside this rectangle. So in this file, I'm creating one rectangle. I'm giving some corner radius so it will look like a card. We always give some smoother corner to the cards. And I'm pasting the image inside this rectangle. Okay. So in each in every card, after the image followed by, there is one headline will be there. So I'm pasting head text. We'll add more details into this card using some subtext. Okay, this is too much. To give a feel that the text is subtext, I'm going to set this font regular and then reduce some font size. Yeah, better. So, so every product, every e-commerce product have its own price. So I'm setting a value and placing here and make it more visible. So, and then as a user, I'm always looking to a reviews. So I'm adding a ratings here. I'm using this Iconify plugin to download this star icon. Just click and import as a frame. So yeah, and then yeah, so almost the content got placed, but one more thing is pending, which is a call to action. So call to action is for to make the user to get to know what action he should made. So for now I just want my user to buy this product, so I'm adding a buy now button. Buy now, add to cart like button. So now to add more details, I'm adding an icon and I'm resizing into. Okay. So now let me make this button using auto layout. So how to create a auto layout? Before into this, what is auto layout? So auto layout is a feature which is used in Figma, which is automatically create a frame to the content that we are selected, which create a frame around the elements that we are selected in a screen. For example, if I'm selecting these two layers, so these are the elements. So this one is icon element, this one is text element. So I am drag this, so these are selected. So when the user selected the layers and giving a shift A shortcut, the auto layout got comes. There you can see automatic layout got created. So the auto layout is created with some rules like flow, the direction of the content flows, and hug properties and some fill properties. We'll see in detail. For now, I'm giving a fill color inside of it. We'll maintain this brand color, and I'm going to give a text contrast color to it, and then I'm adding up and down padding space, right and left padding space. Then I'm giving a corner radius. Okay, I think the button, We'll set medium bold button. Okay. So for now, almost the content got placed. Now what we should do is add some auto layout to it. So to make it more responsive, add some auto layouts. So for now, I'm going to select these both layers and give auto layout using Shift A. So auto layout got added, and then if I want to give a space in between them, I will adjust this gap. That's it. So yeah, to make it more card-like structure, start with the topmost thing. Select these both, which flows in a horizontally. So I'm selecting these both. I'm giving a Shift A. So auto layout got added to these content only. So if auto layout is given, there you can see there is one property comes in a resizing thing, which is called hug and fixed. So all auto layout feature has two things. One is parent frame, and the parent frame is like the frame which is comes around the elements that we are selected, and the elements that we are speaking, no, the layers, which is called as a child element. So the child elements having a property, so one more property called fill container. So if you're going to design a responsive card, we should give a width of hug, and then select the element and give fill. So it tries to fill the card layout according to the card layout. It tries to fill. So I'm just giving a fill container. Yeah, it's hug and then fill. Yeah. So when I'm resizing this text, there you can see the text got wrapped. So overall the frame we set as a hug, and then we'll set this as a, and then do the same for here itself. These two things will come equal horizontally. So I'm selecting these both. I'm giving a auto layout to it, and then select all, give Shift A. There you can see. So the layer frame 5 is the one of the most topmost parent frame. So this parent frame has the hug content property, and inside this, these are called as a child element. So all the child elements should have a fill value. Thing should have a fill value. Can adjust where you need, and then give a fill value. Right now all done. So right now I need to make these two into one card. So I'm selecting all these and give a Shift A. So you should give a Shift A more times. Okay. And then I'm giving a fill. Okay. So the fill, the color, white color background is comes, and then I'm adding a padding space. So padding space is the space which is around the content. So I'm selecting the parent frame, and here you can see the padding value. If I'm adjusting the padding value, there you can see the content which is comes out of the frame. So why it happens in the sense, here we are giving a fixed width. If I'm giving a hug content to the parent, the overall parent, if I'm setting the width of hug, and then I'm giving a padding values, the padding was added in the outer side. Likewise the same thing for a height also. So height is hugged, so if you give a value, it will add it. Then give a corner radius. Okay, that's it. So right now I need to make this button more visible. So I just need to make this button fill this frame. So I'm making a fill container, and inside the container the content has to come center. So I'm making the alignment in center. Okay. So and then I need some gap in between them. So right now the gap is automatically set. So I need to fix this. So when I'm double click in it, okay, when I'm double clicking, the value comes. If I'm resizing this value, it will come like this. Okay, that's it. So the button value set into a fill. The overall layout will set into this fill. So all the elements are set into the fill property. Okay. So the card was created. Now when you try this card, there you can see the value got more fixed. So there is some problem. For that, we'll fix it. Select this content. Make sure the width is filled. Fill container. Yeah. Now we'll see if you changing layout, the content will resize accordingly. So this is how you can create a card. So we are creating a single card. In a YouTube like structure, there are repetitions of cards comes. So how to do that? Just create one more frame. So I'm giving a shift A. There is a frame comes around it. I'm selecting the frame inside it, and I will repeat this using Control D. So yeah. Okay. Make sure all the cards are set into a fill container, and then make sure the padding size in between the gap. See, if user resize their screen, or the user sees in a small size screen, the content will be look like this. If user expand their screen, the content will be resized accordingly. So this is how you can create a responsive card using auto layout in Figma. Alright, that's how we can create a clean responsive design in Figma. We'll see more interesting topics in next video. Thank you.